those who are utterly helpless and are forever encumbered by troubles. Let us bring a smile to their lips. Let us offer love to all.
Sane Gurji, a highly revered social saint, in his poem True Religion, Khara Dharma, has expressed the noble thought that serving the helpless and exploited is like serving God Himself. Some individuals and institutions are relentlessly trying to bring happiness and change in the lives of all those who are without hope and full of despair.
The Apang, Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha, Buldhana, since the past 30 years, is one such institution dedicated to the service of the disabled. Established in 1980, this institute is totally committed to the cause of education and rehabilitation of the disabled.
With the lofty ideal of giving back to the society, a group of like-minded individuals got together to establish the Apang, Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha, Buldhana, an institute for the physically disabled, speech-impaired and visually impaired children.
A residential school for the physically challenged. A pioneer project of this institute started in a small building. Physically disabled children in the age group of 6 to 14 were admitted in the school. As of today, the school admits 135 students in the permanently non-aided section in standards 1st to 7th.
Ms. Shahina Pathan is the principal of the school. The school boasts of fully trained teaching faculty and a service-oriented staff. It has a well-equipped modern physiotherapy unit and a computer lab. The management is tirelessly involved in imparting education, skills and attitudes essential for the future survival. In order to help the children to deal with and overcome physical disabilities, the institute has provided a well-equipped physiotherapy unit.
The unit is today housed in a separate independent building of its own. In all, 60 students, 20 day scholars and 40 residentials are able to avail of this facility. They are being trained to stand on their own feet and to become self-sufficient.
Meals, medical and surgical treatment, education and vocational training are provided free of cost to the residential students. With a view to develop their personality, they are also provided with recreational facilities, musical instruments, library, sports equipment and artificial limbs, calipers free of cost.
4 years after the physically disabled unit became operational, the institute in 1984 branched out by starting a school for the speech and hearing impaired children in the space graciously provided by Dr. Sadavarte. With an initial strength of 28 students, the institute today helps 105 children.
Sign language and lip reading methods are used for teaching. The school operates under the stewardship of Mr. R. A. Mhaske. The children are today hopeful of new and better opportunities. Thanks to the presence of well-trained staff and the facility of speech therapy for personality development, they are also trained in sports, drama, dance, drawing, handicraft, etc. offered by the institute.
Post the success of the orthopedically disabled unit and the school for the speech and hearing impaired, the Apang, Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha, Buldhana, in 1988 started its school for the visually challenged. The institute was spreading its wings. The work of the institute was soon noticed and respected by the society. As a result, many hands came forward to help.
Today, the School for the Visually Challenged provides education to 70 blind students. Mr. S.K. Zadhav is the acting principal of this school. The teachers to teach the children efficiently use Braille script. Modernized training facilities in music and craft are also provided, keeping in mind their utility as career options for such students.
All students avail of the residential facilities. White canes, goggles and braille equipment is provided to them.
On the basis of the disability certificate provided by the civil surgeon, children are admitted in all the schools. students who were educated in these schools from standard 1st to 7th and those who took vocational training are today running their own businesses. They move in the society like normal, confident individuals. This is recognition of the relentless effort and work of the institute.
Apart from providing formal education and vocational training, the institute also organizes medical checkup camps, guidance seminars and workshops. As a result of this activity, the people became aware of the work of this institute. It is the institute's experience that such initiatives help the disabled and normal individuals to view each other in a positive light.
Disability is a result of either birth factors or accidents. A disabled individual has to face in and work of the institute.
Apart from providing formal education and vocational training, the institute also organizes medical checkup camps, guidance seminars and workshops. As a result of this activity, the people became aware of the work of this institute. It is the institute's experience that such initiatives help the disabled and normal individuals to view each other in a positive light.
Disability is a result of either birth factors or accidents. A disabled individual has to face innumerable challenges. Firstly, he has to accept the reality and must overcome it with determination and grit. A disabled individual does not want pity or charity from the society. All they expect is sensitive cooperation. Hence, disability does not mean incompleteness. Rather, it must be justified as being more or less complete in a different way.
Many students of Apang Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha, Buldhana are today living extremely fulfilling and satisfying lives. They are self-sufficient and lead their lives with dignity. Apart from the skill of welding, operating STD booths and Xerox machines has helped them to lead fulfilling lives. Their achievements are not limited to their occupations alone. With their talent, they have also made a mark in the field of arts and fine arts.
मी 1988 मध्ये आपल्या अंधशाळेला मला प्रवेश मिळाला. त्यावेळेला माझी परिस्थिती आणि माझे साथीदार म्हणजे माझी मिसेस आमच्या दोघांचीही परिस्थिती अतिशय हलाखीची होती. या शाळेतील मला सर्व शिक्षकांचे उत्कृष्टपणे मार्गदर्शन लाभले आणि त्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली मी माझे पूर्ण प्रशिक्षण घेऊन मी आज जिल्हा परिषद मध्ये शिक्षक या पदावर नोकरी करतो.
The students of all the three schools have made the institution proud by winning many prizes in sports, arts and drama competitions.
Narayan Naravde, a physically challenged student, had the opportunity to play a role in the serial Chandramukhi, which was telecast on national television. Jnaneshwar Raut had set a record among the disabled students by performing 4,000 Surya Namaskars non-stop.
The students of the school for the physically challenged have won the third prize in the state level children's drama festival held in 2007. Sanjay More and Pitambar Kumbhar, speech and hearing impaired students, have broken the previous records in long jump and high jump.
In the state level tournaments organized by the Commissioner for Welfare of the Disabled in 2002, the school was awarded the championship trophy for winning the maximum numbers of gold medals.
In 1986, the institute was the recipient of the Special Excellence Award instituted by the Maharashtra State Electricity Board. Vishnu Arjun Taide, a visually impaired student, is working as a clerk in the Indapur Tehsil, District Pune.
In 1999, the National Association awarded Shivdas Ramdas Zaigude the Best Students Prize for the Blind Maharashtra Unit. Rajendra Raipure, a student of the blind school, was declared Best Singer in a state-level competition for blind students. Bhaskar Shelke, a physically challenged student, is a software engineer.
Deepak Wire, a past student during his B.Ed days, won the first prize for dancing on one foot.
Apang Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha Buldhana, it's spreading its wings and expanding the scope of its work.
Their ceaseless efforts over a span of 27 years have taken root and new branches are sprouting.
On the initiative taken by the Institute, a conference of principals of special schools was organized. The aim of the conference was to deliberate upon the problems faced by the disability challenged and the solutions for helping them overcome the disability.
The Institute has also organized seminars, workshops for the teachers of special schools, mainly those working in the schools for speech and hearing disabled. The Institute has also organized a bridge course for all such institutions working for speech and hearing disabled. The Rehabilitation Council of India sponsored the bridge course. 75 teachers were trained during the course.
Rehabilitation and re-establishment of challenged people is our prime objective. Hence, the institution has decided some future plans, particularly to expand all the 3 branches of the schools up to 10th standard, to build an hostel for the handicapped girls, to have an occupational training to all the children, to build a good workshop, and have a very good, well-equipped hospital for disabled people. We have always enjoyed the financial support from the society for our plans. That's why the school could develop to this stage, and we expect the same support for our future plans.
Honorable Mr. Sudhakar Rao Naik, former Chief Minister.
Honorable Mr. Mukul Wasnik, Minister for Social Justice.
Honorable Mr. Anand Ravji Adsul, former Minister of State for Finance.
Honorable Rajnitai Satav, former Social Welfare Minister.
Honorable Mr. Shivaji Rao Moghe, Social Welfare Minister.
Honorable Mr. Rajendra Shingne, Education Minister and Health Minister, Maharashtra.
Honorable Mr. Lakshman Rao Dhobre, Minister for Secondary Education.
Honorable Mr. Basavaraj Patil, Minister for Rural Development.
Honorable Balkrishna Wasnik, Member of Parliament.
Honorable Mr. Dange, Secretary Social Welfare.
Honorable Mr. Y.P.S. Tomar, Secretary Tribal Welfare.
Honorable Mr. Ramesh Chandra Kanade, Director Social Welfare.
Honorable Mr. Girish Thakur, Director Social Welfare.
Honorable Mr. Bharat Sasane, Director VJBJ.
Honorable Mr. O.P. Galotra, Commissioner Sales Tax.
Honorable Mr. Ellis Garg, Social Worker.
Many other dignitaries have visited the Institute and have appreciated the work of the Institute.
The Institute, in its bid to expand, plans to provide educational facilities till Standard 10th to the physically challenged, speech and hearing disabled and visually challenged students.
Setting up an independent hostel for girls with disabilities. Trying to get grant in aid for the unaided divisions of various classes.
Establishing facilities for technical education for the physically challenged and setting up of small-scale industries for the disabled are a few of the plans chalked out by the Institute. The Institute is continuously striving to empower the disabled. Their work is very relevant and extremely significant. But the work of Institute alone may not be adequate.
Amrut Nidhi Yojana. An individual can donate a minimum sum of ₹5,000 and participate in this scheme. This way, the Institute hopes to raise at least ₹1 crore. The amount will be invested for long term and the interest earned will be used for the various projects.
Dattak Palak Yojana. This scheme has been launched for those children who are in the unaided division. By donating a minimum amount of ₹3,500, one can adopt a disabled child for a year under this scheme. Till date, individuals have adopted 60 disability challenged students. The MP of Buldhana, Honorable Mr. Anandrao Adsul has set an example by adopting 10 children since 2007. Already income tax benefit under Section 80G, the institute has been granted the FCRA license to receive foreign contribution since the current year.
Donations for building fund in memory of individuals. The institute inscribes the name of the donor in one room of the building on receiving a donation of minimum rupees 35,000.
Since inception, many kind-hearted individuals have donated innumerable things. Words cannot express our gratitude towards them. But the institute is eternally grateful to all of them.
Many charitable institutions and donors from a cross-section of the society have magnanimously come forward to help. Prominent among them, Shri Radheshamji Chandak, Chairman of the Buldhana Urban Cooperative Society, Multi-State. He has been providing calipers and support to physically challenged children for the past 10 to 15 years.
The institute has sincerely inducted to the National Association for the Blind for regularly providing braille equipment. We are greatly thankful to Honorable MP Shri Anandrao Adsul for adopting 10 students.
We have no words to express our gratitude to Mr. G.B. Golecha of Mumbai and various organizations that provide hearing aids and other equipments to the hearing and speech impaired. Mr. Ramesh Korde, who has donated large amount of money, and Dr. S.D. Patil have supported us wholeheartedly, and the institute is eternally grateful to them.
Apart from these dignitaries, the institute also wishes to thank all those individuals who have brightened the lives of these children by inviting them to become a part of their families on occasions like festivals and other functions.
At present, Board of Directors include doctors, advocate, educationalists, farmers, social worker. From different strata, we have got all these members who are looking after day-to-day activities in this school. We have a staff of 64 and students about 300. Board members, board directors and the staff members, they have got cordial relations, and you can see from the students, those who are learning here, say about 300, their development is very good as compared to other schools.
With a philanthropic mind, a selfless urge to serve, and with unbridled enthusiasm, the Apang Kalyan and Punarvasan Sanstha, Buldhana, is galloping ahead towards its goal. It's difficult to express the immense satisfaction and feeling of gratitude in words.
The institute is highly energized by its aim to offer unconditional love to the people in following dharma of humanity. The work of the institute will no doubt become even more relevant and comprehensive in the years to come. During her recent visit to Buldhana, Her Highness President Pratibhadai Patil was given a memorandum and briefed about the institution.